Shawn Johnson East, the pint-sized powerhouse who vaulted to Olympic gold at the 2008 Beijing Games, has long embodied the pinnacle of athletic excellence. At just 16, she claimed all-around silver and balance beam gold, her compact 5-foot frame defying gravity with routines that blended precision and poetry. But beneath the medals and the million-dollar endorsement deals lay a shadow self, one crippled by an unrelenting pursuit of flawlessness that extended far beyond the gym mat. In a candid conversation with E! News, the 33-year-old revealed how this paralyzed perfectionism once shackled her everyday joys, turning innocuous pastimes into anxiety minefields. Now, through her fearless participation in Fox's Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, alongside husband Andrew East, she's not just conquering physical extremes but dismantling the mental barriers that once held her captive. Perfectionism for Johnson wasn't born in the spotlight, it germinated in the pressure cooker world of elite gymnastics. Enrolled in classes at age 3 in West Des Moines, Iowa, she was a prodigy whose coaches, led by the formidable Yang Chao, molded her into a competitor who thrived on errorlessness. "I was so used to everything being perfect in gymnastics," she reflected, recalling the 2008 Olympics where a single wobble could cost podium placement. That gold medal mindset, while propelling her to 4 medals total, bled into her post-athletic life. Retiring in 2012 after a knee injury derailed her 2012 London bid, Johnson entered a void. No routines to perfect, no scores to chase. "Once I stepped off the mat, I was so paralyzed by perfection that I was afraid to ever try anything," she admitted. "I didn't want to look bad. I didn't want to be bad at something." This fear manifested in the mundane. A casual outing to Topgolf with friends? Off limits, lest her swing miss the mark and invite judgment. Trying a new recipe or joining a book club? Too risky, with failure looming like a dismount gone awry. "I was crippled by that," Johnson confessed, her voice carrying the weight of years spent second-guessing. Psychologists term this maladaptive perfectionism, a toxic variant where self-worth hinges on unattainable standards, often rooted in childhood praise tied to achievements. For Johnson, whose parents supported her dream with carpools and sacrifices, the pressure was internalized as love's condition: perform perfectly or falter in value. Enter Andrew East, the former NFL long snapper whose steady presence became her unifier. Married since 2016 after a Dancing with the Stars spark in 2015, where Johnson placed third, the couple's dynamic is one of complementary strengths. Andrew, a Vanderbilt alum whose 2016 Detroit Lions stint ended in injury, understood the athlete's psyche intimately. "He was the one who really healed that over the years," Johnson said, crediting his encouragement for coaxing her into vulnerabilities like pottery classes, where lopsided bowls were met with laughter, and impromptu dance parties in their kitchen. Their family, sons Drew 6, Jett 4, and Bear 23 months, further softened her edges, the chaos of sippy cups and tantrums a welcome antidote to curated control. Yet, true breakthroughs demand extremes, and Special Forces delivered. The Fox series, now in its 4th season, transplants celebrities into the grueling UK Special Forces selection process. 10 days of sleep deprivation, Arctic plunges, and psychological interrogations modeled after elite military training. For Johnson, invited in prior seasons but sidelined by pregnancies, she welcomed Bear in December 2023. The timing was serendipitous. Producers offered to compete as a duo with Andrew transformed it into a second honeymoon, a sick and twisted one, he joked. Airing episodes through November 2024, the show captured their tandem trials, scaling cliffs in Wales' Brecon Beacons, enduring resistances to interrogation, where operatives probed insecurities, and a finale mud crawl that left them vomiting and bonded. "Every challenge was a way to face that fear multiple times a day," Johnson explained. "We're all just gonna grind through this. Peeing our pants, vomiting, talk about looking vulnerable and not perfect." But it was really cathartic. Completing the course alongside Real Housewives alum Gia Giudice, she emerged not just physically tougher but emotionally fortified. The ex-Special Forces directing staff, DS, including legends like Jason Fox and Rudy Reyes, tested her identity relentlessly. "They'd say, 'Isn't it annoying when you get hurt and he's just right there?'" she recounted. "And I'm like, no, that's freaking amazing. That means I have a phenomenal husband." These barbs, meant to fracture resolve, instead affirmed her roles, as wife, mother, partner, beyond the gymnast's ghost. Andrew's arc paralleled hers. Stripped of his armband in the November 20th finale during a brutal interrogation, where he faltered under simulated torture, he owned the humbling moment. Shawn and I are way better as a team than individuals, he reflected, echoing their marriage's ethos. Their shared adrenaline junkie streak, skydiving dates, ultramarathons, found new expression here, curiosity about military metal clashing with profound respect. We voluntarily jump out of planes, Johnson noted, but this felt different, pushing athletics into survival. For her, it rebuilt identity post-motherhood. I felt so secure and confident as Andrew's wife and the mother of our children. The show, she insists, healed a lot of those insecurities, vaulting her into the fray precisely to reclaim agency. Beyond the screen, Johnson's evolution manifests in her multifaceted career. Host of the Couple Things podcast with Andrew, where episodes dissect marriage myths with guests like Matthew McConaughey, she champions imperfection. Her YouTube channel, amassing 4 million subscribers, features unfiltered vlogs, botched baking fails, toddler meltdowns, honest talks on postpartum body image. Authorship follows suit. Her 2023 book The Boyfriend App humorously navigates dating post-gymnastics, while brand deals with Athleta and Dove celebrate real bodies over idealized ones. I actually don't think I could have done it without him, she said of Andrew. We are truly a team, and it made me feel so proud that I have regained my identity. I know what it is, and it's awesome. Their marriage, nearly a decade strong, has bloomed through such trials. Our family greatly benefited from the show, Andrew added, because extraordinary situations teach us about each other. From Iowa farm life to LA spotlights, they've navigated miscarriages, career pivots, and the 2020 pandemic's isolation, emerging with a blueprint for resilience. Communicate fiercely, laugh often, prioritize play. Johnson's perfectionism, once a paralytic, now fuels advocacy. Speaking at women's conferences on mental health, partnering with the National Alliance on Mental Illness to spotlight athlete burnout.